Okay, today it's already past 2 o'clock, so I was thinking about what I'm gonna do today. I'm not very motivated today. I feel pretty tired, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to the pull apart place today and get the try to find me some visors. That way I can replace those shagged out ones in my car. They're pretty bad. I need to get me the clips as well that clip them in place. So hopefully I can find that today over at the pull apart place. Visors, as you can tell, I'm pretty due for some. These are pretty nasty, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I need to get that out the way, so hopefully I can find a set. These have a different type of clip in them right here. These I thought you'd have to like push in and pull out, but obviously as I got to look at it more, you got to just basically pull it and then pop it out just like that. Okay, I'm over here at the pick apart place trying to find me a sweet little Honda to rip my parts out of. Looks like we got Del Sol over here. Heck no, that ain't even close. Let's see. Looks like I'm in the Mazda area right now. I'll find my way over to the Honda place. It's kind of mix and match as you go. Nothing is actually categorized exactly where it should be. Looks like I'm getting some Hondas right here. Damn it. Heck no. Moving on. Alright, cool. I got the little clips now, so that helps out a lot. And it appears to be the same color as mine, so cool. Moving on. I don't like the condition of these. They're pretty tore up. So let's move on. Try to find me some visors. Well, doing the walk of shame. There was no visors. All there was is the visor clips, so it's not a complete loss. There she be. So I guess I'll just have to order me some on eBay. Shouldn't be hard to find, and they should be in way better condition. So I don't know. I was thinking about maybe later on putting new fabric on the headliner just to give it a little touch. But anyway, off to the shop. And on the way back home from getting those parts over there at the pick apart place, I noticed when I was data logging, all my fuel ratios started going lean. So I started making adjustments, and it took a lot of adjustments just to bring the air fuel ratio back up. So I went ahead and pulled over and popped my hood, and then I noticed here on my fuel pressure gauge right here, that it's supposed to be at 45 and it's reading right at sometimes 40 and below 40. So I never changed the fuel filter out in the vehicle, so I think it's the fuel filter might be clogged. So change of plans right now. I'm not going to go ahead and work on the BMW. I'm going to go ahead and change this out and see if that makes a difference. So you know how projects go. You know, I hadn't really started driving it till recently, but what can you do, man? Let's go ahead and get this thing swapped out and see where our pressures are at after that. Okay, so I got me another fuel filter here. Oops. It's pretty straightforward. Basically, all you got to do is disconnect the fitting banjo bolt on top right here and disconnect the fitting on the hard line that feeds from the bottom. Swap that puppy out and we'll see where the fuel pressure is after that. That's all it takes. Look at that. Can you see that? Look how dirty that is. I think this is the problem. I think we found it. Okay, so I got it all buttoned up. As you notice, I don't have my gauge up here anymore. That's because I went to tighten it down, and this is a brass fitting, and I felt it snug. I thought I could give it a little bit more, and pop! I broke it. So I'm gonna have to order another one of those. So I had to put the factory one back on. So oh well, what can you do? But I changed out the filter. As you can see, we're running close to scorch. Found the problem. It was the fuel filter all along. Whenever I unbolt the bottom of it, I noticed a lot of dirty fuel came out the bottom of it. And when I bought the car, I bought a new filter, but I never swapped it in. I thought it'd be fine. Obviously not. So live and learn. But now she's purring like she should, and I'll call that a success. So I can move on now and start working on a BMW here in a little bit. Okay, so looking at the back, these are the control arms here that I'm going to replace. That's going to allow me to adjust my camber in and out. By making these adjustable, I'll be able to move my camber in and out. Looks like the mounting bolt right here, if I take it out, it's going to interfere with the diff. So I'm going to have to take the sway bar, well, the mount's off right here and right here, to move that out the way, to take these bolts here and here out, and this mounting bolt here out, with my stand lifted up. Hopefully I can get the clearance that I need to get this bolt out. So let's let the fun begin. Okay, so I got the lower control arms out right here, and it was more than I thought. Not only do you have to undo the mounts, you have to undo the the CV axles as well to get the clearance to get the bolts out here. So CV axles are unbolted. That gives you the clearance up here to push it up a little bit further, and that'll give you the proper clearance to get it out here. So just to run you guys through it again, I had to undo the mount here, this mount. I had to undo the two mounts here. I had to loosen the brackets right here for the sway bar and the CV axle. So that was about it. That's what you got to do to get that that bad boy out. So it was a little bit of a pain in the butt, and I have a lift, so if you guys are going to try to attempt this at home, it's going to be a pain in the butt with the jack and the jack stand. So, but when is working on a car on the ground underneath it ever fun, right? But so now I'm going to go ahead and throw these bad boys in there. Got the Megan Racing lower adjustable control arms. I really like the color blue. It's got a little bit of flake in there. I don't know if you can see it. And then I'll throw that bad boy in there. And it's got the Megan coilovers right here, as you can see. So yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll install these, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like afterwards. Okay, so I got the rear control arms in. Where are the camber control arms, lower ones. So bolted up here, bolted it back there, there. CV axles are bolted back up, mounts there, and there. And I have left to do the clamps for the sway bar. So yeah, it's a little bit of a fight with the CV axles. The CV axles don't give you much clearance, so but taking the CV axles off will give you just enough clearance to jack the differential up, and then once the differential is up enough to clear, you can pull that bolt out. Putting the bolt back in, you just have to kind of angle it a little bit and give it a little push, and it'll fit in. But it's a tight little fit. I didn't realize that it was that involved, but there you go. Now you see the end result. Looks pretty. Okay, so I gotta take a quick break. I gotta take my son to a birthday party. Then after the birthday party is over, then I will go ahead and come back and do the fronts.